It's the only time in the history of the show I said, live from New York, it's the Eddie Murphy Show.
Live from New York, it's the Eddie Murphy Show!
And oh, the cast was like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Mr. Murphy, an honor to see you again, sir. Thank you for taking the time.
Oh yeah, Jake, it's all good.
I started so young. Eddie was right out of high school, but he was just fearless.
You know, one of the things I love most about this movie is that it teaches us that basically since you were a kid, all you wanted to do was make people laugh. So I was wondering if you could think about, let's say, the 15-year-old Eddie Murphy that we see some videos of in this film. Which of your movies do you think he would have loved the most?
The Nutty Professor.
Oh, this is so fabulous. Ain't nothing like getting together with family and having a good meal.
All the characters, and it's funny, and it's just a really solid film that any age can enjoy.
Are there any of your movies that you think, 15-year-old me, maybe I love that now, but 15-year-old me wouldn't have loved that?
I'm probably the 15-year-old me wouldn't have liked the Holy Man, and they wouldn't have liked Pluto Nash. And neither did 35.
You know, an interesting thing that we focus on also when you're a kid is that since you're a young age, you always knew how to do voices. You were doing voices for your whole family. And I'm always curious, when an actor is so good at voices and is so well known for them,
This is love!
are they always on the tip of your tongue, or does it take a moment if they came in and said, hey, we need to do some pickup scenes for, you know, the clumps?
Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Could you snap into it, or do you sort of need a moment to go, wait, hold on, I gotta figure out how to get there again?
I think, with me, an impression is just there.
I'm the greatest fighter of all time. Destroy this man, and I'm gonna keep the heavyweight championship of the world for 5 years straight.
If I can't do a person's voice, I can tell if I can't do it. You know what's interesting? I can't do Trump. I can't do Trump, and I've tried. It doesn't sound. And I know a few people that can really, really do it. And it's like I can't do it. Like my Trump impression is so half-assed. Oh, and I can't do an Australian accent either. My wife is Australian, but I hear it every day. But when I try to do it, it sounds ridiculous. It's like I either could do it immediately. I've done impressions of somebody where it's like I'll be watching something and I'll do it. Say, oh, I didn't even know I could do that.
Let me ask you something. Do you do your own hair?
No, I don't.
It's like it's either there or it's not. Or I can hear somebody talking and hear like where their voice is at and be like, oh no, their voice is to this.
You know, more Mike Tysonisms, like,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sammy and I would like.
Because you're really feeling around, and it happens in a nanosecond when you're doing the muscles to make that sound come out. I could feel it in here if I could do it.
What's the worst someone's ever reacted to your impression of them?
My Uncle Sonny, he didn't like it.
No?
Yeah, my Uncle Sonny, he talked like, yeah, I'm gonna get back over that bridge, second, and go back home to Chris. His wife's name was Aunt Chris. And he said, yeah, okay. So when I would do, whenever he came around, I would say, Uncle Sonny, how you doing? And he would be like, yeah, okay, that's enough. Uncle Sonny ain't like that shit.
And that's how you knew that you nailed it, that maybe you didn't like it. You talk a little bit of shit in this movie about a movie that I love, that I remember my parents taking me to go see opening weekend in theaters, which is Vampire in Brooklyn.
Put a little heart into it.
Did I talk shit about it?
You just said...
I said, you know where you're going, Lou. I was trying to be self-deprecating and kind of funny. But I literally watched Vampire in Brooklyn 2-3 days ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, and it holds up. It holds, you know, lots of times you'll do a movie and when it comes out, it just doesn't live up to people's expectations, and then years later, you know, it's like, hey, you know what movie was like that? Harlem Nights. When I did Harlem Nights, when it first came out, the critics ripped me so bad, and it was, oh, hell, it sucks. So I didn't watch Harlem Nights for like 10 years, and it's the only movie I directed. Then one day I was on, I watched it and was like, hey, this movie's not that bad. And now I love it.
Well, it's one of my actually top 10 favorite Eddie Murphy. I have a quick question that I've always wanted. Oh, man, we're out of time, man.
What was your last question?
Well, I was just gonna, a fun fact that I've always wanted to ask you about, which is that in 50 years of SNL, you're the only person to ever host while you were a member of the cast. I'd love to know what you remember about that. It was Nick Nolte dropped out at the last minute.
Nick got sick at the last moment, and I had to fill in.
When Nick got here and got off the plane, he vomited on my shirt.
I remember it causing it. There was anarchy behind the scenes. Everybody, because Saturday Night Live is super, 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 super competitive. So everybody is on, you know, how much time I'm going to be on the show. And it wasn't just that I hosted the show. I said, it's the only time ever, because the show starts off with live from New York. It's Saturday night. It's the only time in the history of the show I said, live from New York, it's the Eddie Murphy Show.
Live from New York, it's the Eddie Murphy Show!
And the cast was like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Oh, all this shit was going on.
Was that not scripted? You said that in the...
Yeah, I said that live, and it sent ripples through the hallway. It was like, he's out of control.
Mr. Murphy, I always tell you this, man. I was raised by my parents. They put your work in front of me to teach me what comedy was and what funny was. The fact that I get to sit across from you as many times as I have, and you've been so kind to me, it means the world, man. You always meet your heroes.
Yeah, man.
An honor, man. Good
Yeah,
to see
man.
you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.